to like 7 or 8 out of 10s.
Exactly. Yeah, like they just like took everything else and just like bumped it up a few notches. And again, it was like Mario from Brawl over to Smash 4. Like you couldn't say that Mario was like the all-rounder character anymore because he wasn't. He was just so amazing at so many things, and he still is, you know. So now out here, looking like we're moving on to losers bracket over at losers 8s here, and now we got Beast back here over against DELTAFORCE.
I like neutral tech and up smash. That's a vibe. I'm just gonna tech in place and then up smash here.
But
Beast has so many plays where it's just like, hey, vibe check.
and falling there? No, nothing like that. Okay. That was crazy, because he actually spaced, Beast actually spaced his back air around Link's neutral air. And if I'm not mistaken, pretty much nothing in this game is supposed to beat Link's neutral air. But there you go, you got Beast actually spacing what is essentially a disjoint out here to be able to take it out. And that up smash actually gonna do it, barely, for Beast's first stock. Going to DELTAFORCE.
I'm glad we actually get to see DELTAFORCE on stream again, because I've been thinking about this a lot, where, like, playing a lot of Wi-Fi leads me and studying, going to classes, like, to study game architecture and design, things of the sort. It makes me think about what I really enjoy and not enjoy in this game. And I think all of my, like, adoration and issues with Smash Ultimate can be centered around Link, and can be exemplified in Link. Because Link is so cool, sometimes. He can have amazing clips, he can do so many like unique creative things, like a little tech that makes such a huge difference, like all of the like, neat little bomb tricks that he can do, different multi-hit combos, like getting the first hit of back air into like up tilt and F smash and stuff like that. But then you look at his neutral, and you can play the character as Boomerang Bomb Nair the character. And that's so unfun. To play as and against, I feel like.
I mean, it just solely depends on the player, my dude. I mean, it depends on how they like to play. People like to play like how they do, you know? It really just depends on the person and, you know, your willingness to persevere around any certain levels of play. Like, Beast is out here winning Wi-Fi tournaments. You had him win Xeno yesterday for, I believe, the first Xeno Wi-Fi that he's ever won, if I'm not mistaken. Because he went on Twitter and said he had the trifecta. He's very happy about that. And, yeah, I mean, you know, he could just be like, oh, like, I hate fighting all these certain other types of characters, you know, but, like Sonic's or whatever, any other character that is generally perceived as lame, or, you know, you could work to just try to find your way around it. It literally just depends on the person and what they like to do to have fun, but yeah, I agree. You know, like, it can be considered lame by some people, but I mean, DELTAFORCE, he has gone on record saying that he doesn't want to play a, like, zoner campy Link, because he agrees with Izaw and the fact that he thinks that people are playing Link wrong, and that they should be mashing a lot more with this character because of, you know, how amazing his Nair is and the priority it takes. Which I can definitely vouch for. I played him at SmashCon last year. I played Izaw at SmashCon last year, just you know, playing him at like a friendly station or whatever. And he, I've never been more impressed by a Link in my life. This character can be oppressive if you learn how with him.
Yeah, I mean, Link has a super high ceiling, but I feel like he has a super low. Oh jeez, God, that was
just like
really
pinballed
great.
him off the side right there. He just launched it up from the bumper and blew it up like to catch the flare blitz right as it was sneaking back in. That was actually a pretty interesting play.
He didn't even need to detonate it. The fire of the flare blitz detonated it for him.
I thought he detonated it. Well, I mean, we'll take a look right here in the replay. Point is, it was smart of him to throw it up there to have it intercept. And here you go, tossing it up. Yeah, you're right. He didn't. Just had it explode immediately with the flare blitz. You got me, my friend. Yeah. Good stuff to DELTAFORCE. One game away from moving on to face Bankai in losers quarterfinals.
Yeah, this is still best of 3.
Yeah, we're back in best of 3 territory, my friend. We're going to be in best of 3 for quite some time at this point. Yeah, because now we got Nami playing Toonami playing WebJP. That is a Syndicate crew team kill, actually. Toonami being the head of the Syndicate crew and WebJP being one of its members. Actually joined them a while back. Winner of that is going to go ahead to play winner of that plays Sensei, and then so on and so forth.
Is Web the most recent Syndicate member?
I believe so. I don't think anybody else has joined it in a while. They're a pretty big crew. There are a lot of players on it. There's Nami, there's WebJP, formerly DELTAFORCE, formerly Ace Attorney, Hot Champion, Milagros, a few other people. What's the Kill a Kel is one.
Kel, that's the other one.
And there's a few others off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember. It's a beautiful thing. I've been to Nami's house a few times. He's got a little plaque for them. It's beautiful, you know. Just a little cruise.
Yeah.
These guys out here just playing with each other.
He picks up a lot of those mid-level players that are like rising to the top, like rising to notoriety, like getting good wins, starting to really like put in some really solid placements.
He does, man. WebJP went to Toonami and told him, "Listen, I think I'm getting better at the game. I want to get represented in some form." So that is how that pretty much came to be.
Yeah,
like, I remember playing WebJP for the first time, just being like, "Who was that guy? Lucas is annoying."
Yeah, thanks. Amazing.
That was like so nonchalant, the way you said that. Yeah, facts.
If anything, I've been praised for my like ability just to roll with things, and yeah.
No, I've just said, as the downer through the stage takes the stock. I've been saying Lucas is messed up for a while, man, but people didn't believe me until WebJP really came around. By the way, here we go. We might have another early stock right here. Dude. That was 2 in a row. Clean. That was the exact... No. Stop. Okay. I was going to say, Beast almost went full gimmick. Never go full gimmick. He went full gimmick. Okay, never mind. We're good. He went full gimmick!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I love how Beast is so fearless, like just to chase people off stage.
It's crazy. He knows his cheese, man. It's crazy. Oh, again? And, oh, no, that time not going for the down air. Still trying to convert into the back air. Try to frame trap him with a down air, but fortunately for DELTAFORCE, it didn't come out fast enough for him to be able to do that. And are we done? Nope, still able to keep him on. No, this game is already looking really rough, my friends. I mean, those 2 stocks literally deleted. And, yeah, there was a match. I think a smash match just happened. I'm not really sure.
Are we on 8 minutes or 7 minutes? 8 minutes, right?
I think right now we're on 8 minutes.
Okay, so like a minute 30 precise. Wow.
And let's take a look at this again, my friends, because this beautiful up smash, up B, I should say, out of shield. With all that good invincibility, you gotta watch your jumps above Charizard. You gotta watch your landings above Charizard. Honest to God, it's like I said earlier, man. I think being above Charizard is among the worst positions you can be in this game. It's just so rough. He's got up smash, he's got up B. You know, they're both huge. One of them is invincible. It's like... And, you know, up smash just scoops from, like, in front and behind Charizard as well, so you definitely just gotta be careful because of that.
He punches his wings, like, forward and backwards and upwards, so... Plus, I love how Beast has been, like, adapting his... or advancing the Charizard metagame, and I don't know if this maybe started with him, but whenever he does a, like, rising aerial, or a comeback aerial from off stage, he's landing with up air as just another vertical hitbox, just to cover space. And it puts him right in that sweet position where Charizard's now on the ground, ready to chase, and they're in hit stun above Charizard.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, it's like he knows his positioning. You know, he knows, like, the position that he wants to put his opponent in, and just puts in as a beautiful reverse up B by the ledge from DELTAFORCE to take the first stock. It's like Beast just knows what position he wants his opponent to be in, so even out of disadvantage, and even when he's landing, like you said, he just puts that out, not only to control space, but just in the off chance that, you know, his opponent overextends and gets too close to him for it, and then just puts him above Charizard again. It's like he knows where his opponents are in the worst position, and just constantly tries to make sure they're in that position. And truth be told, I think that's exemplified with Beast more than just about any other player. Like, yeah, you can call it cheese, you know, like in just the back throw or forward throw to back air, back throw to back air, by the ledge, whatever it is, these early stocks that Charizard is able to get. But he knows that is where Charizard shines. So he works to make sure he can put his opponent specifically in that position. Off the level as he gets hit by another reverse up B. Off the stage right there, just in that same position. It's like what Beast constantly works for, as that up B takes the stock. He constantly works to put you off the level in that position that he knows is going to work. But right now, DELTAFORCE is catching on to it. You saw, because he caught him with those reverse up Bs twice.
Yeah, and he catches onto it in something that, in a way that DELTAFORCE is already super comfortable with doing. Like, it's a Link thing, but the first Link I really saw to abuse reverse up B and just how big the hitbox is and how it will scoop you through the stage was DELTAFORCE. Like, he was the one, at least to me, that opened my eyes to just how big that link up B hitbox is. And he's a lot of the ways that he finds kills is with clever use of that hitbox and catching people chasing him off stage in order to and using their resources to try and get that kill. Like he's pretty well versed in such a notion.
That he is, my friend, that he is, and he's out here to show you why it is a really, really good move, just to say the least.
Yep, all three.
Again?
Wow.
My word.
And that time,
I mean, I'm actually looking at it on Ultimate Frame Data right now. It doesn't look as big as I thought. It's still huge, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, up air is looking like it might be a little bigger, actually.
And it wasn't even like Beast was going off stage that time. He just was dashing up to ledge and was tapped by what looks like was the remote bomb. He got tapped by it while it was still bouncing, and Beast scooped from the rest.
Yeah. Right there, you mean you saw 2 times, he just put himself in that same... Beast knows the position he wants to put DELTAFORCE in, but he just did it 2 times, man. He did it 2 times, and like, you know, DELTAFORCE caught on, and he just put himself literally in the kill zone, and then there was that time where you had the bomb just bouncing up and down to put him right back into it himself.